Let's go, guys. We have another game here. This time we got Fei-chan playing as the Japanese in the color green. A lot of games from Fei lately, actually. And in the color red, playing as the Chinese. It's a name I cannot read. The last one is Rem. It's like person, and the second one is like cat, and this one means mountain. I don't know. The cat from the mountain who became a person. That's what I can guess. We have a little kids race here to see like who gets the sheep. Anyway, if you're enjoying these matches, don't forget to give a like, subscribe to watch more Age of Empires 4 content. I've got plenty of content coming every single day. Look at that, Fei-chan actually opening with the stone. Actually, I'm not gonna be able to do that like a super fast castle. We usually see those from the Japanese where they go like a really fast castle. And you know, this kind of opening I haven't seen in a while, where you know you just go to the stone, gather the gold you need for aging up, and at the same time you can get the stone if you want. I put the villager count here on the top so you can check the build orders, and I'm thinking about changing it like when we got to the 10 minutes. Let's do a little game here when we got to the 10 minutes into the game, assuming this game lasts more than 10 minutes. Because some games can be really fast, but usually they're longer than that, you know. We're gonna have a little game to see which one has better economy, because I noticed that after like 3 minutes it doesn't make really sense to change for income per minute, because if you take a look at this, like we have pretty much the same. Like, yeah, it's not much huge difference between those two. So let's wait until 10-minute mark. Hopefully I don't forget to change it, but let me know what you think about it. You actually got what? What am I watching here? Okay. Now let's take a look at the vision for our red player. Looks like he scouted here. We don't have information whether he scouted the sun or not with the villagers. Most likely he did. And he said, you know what? I'm gonna send a spearman here. And we see the Chinese Dark Age Spearman has been born, guys. Oh my god. I didn't expect to see this. Another guy is coming soon. Now, keep in mind, Fei doesn't have enough to age up. Like, this is stone. So, if this was gold, she can easily drop off the resources, and she has enough. But take a look at this. The Chinese Spearman goes to do the work, and his brother will come soon to help. Look at that. And the worst thing is, like, when you go to the stone, you don't really want to drop off like when you have like 3 stone or something, because sometimes it doesn't count like exactly like 20%, like it doesn't do the round up. It's like when you got like, I don't know, 3 stone, 20% of that is like, I don't know, like maybe 0 point something, and it just goes 0, like you don't get any gold. It looks like Fei will be forced to go to the goal here, and I mean, now Chinese keep getting those spearmen. I don't think that at this point it's like, okay, you got what you need, stop creating those spearmen. Like, this is already very good for you. Even with a couple of spearmen, you managed to throw her off the stone, have a little bit of idle time. She's aging up, and you can eventually burn this down without having like so many spearmen here. A villager is coming here, and it's coming to the next gold. Looks like we will have a little bit of a tower rush here. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a game. What a game, guys. We found something really different today. I didn't expect this. It's always these Chinese players that come up with some weird stuff. Really weird stuff. Another Chinese villager going to the next gold vein. I don't know if he's gonna like tower rush here or there. I will be very surprised if he just wall this, you know. That would be very funny. Actually, you know what? It's just... I'm gonna throw the tower for both gold banks. I'm gonna go this one and potentially this one. Like, this one may be a little bit too far, but who knows? This may be in range, but we will see. We will see. With emplacement, if he gets the emplacement, then it's gonna be something good. Look at that. They actually wall in this just so that the farms start closer to the town center, so she don't have to go, you know, to the other side of the landmark. And the Chinese player just, I'm gonna burn it. And one thing Faye did, and I've seen her did this before in a Jongo video she was in. She just did this and she didn't complete the wall, so that when she wants the farms, then, you know, she just gets the she just deletes the wall and she recovers the wood that she spent. But the Chinese player just, you know what, I'm just gonna burn it, and she just wasted so much resources there. Oh my god, that's a little bit of a tough start. But she got what she wanted, you know, a second town center, despite all things happening here. A second town center, it's going on. Let's take a look at the range of this. Actually, this outpost, it's in the range of both gold veins. So that's really interesting. Now, if he managed to, you know, to put like the emplacement here, gonna have a little bit of extra range to cover the rest of the villagers that gather the gold. Actually, those spearmen actually gonna get the villager. Actually, the guy was like, let me in. I was like, no guys, you just too low HP. Like, just stay outside. Looks like Chinese just gonna lose the spearman he has here. But if you think about it, tower rushing with the Chinese, it's like really... it's really good. It's really good. Because, first off, the villagers build faster, so you can just pretty much secure the tower. It's like having 2 villagers maybe there. Like, usually when it's only one, he can just pull everyone and just burn it. But, you know, when you build so fast, like, sometimes, you know, you just don't have the time to do that. And now Faye will be forced to stay in the village a little bit longer. Although I don't think she will just go for a, you know, fast castle after going for a second town center. That's a little bit too greedy coming from her. But she's forcing at least the farms to go out of this place, because these farms actually... I feel like this villager can just farm in peace. I don't think he will go here to the corner. But if he just managed to gather those the food in the center of the farm, then he will be good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? Really? Second gold, kind of denied. Not kind of denied, it is denied. Emplacement coming soon. Song Dynasty already coming for the Chinese. Oh, remember, Chinese also killed 4 villagers, so he's ahead on villager count, even though his opponent it's on two town centers. Like, he already have Song Dynasty, which is great. It's not like 2 town centers, but you know, it just gives you so much time. I mean, we're already 9 minutes into the game, and you know, it's such a tough spot for Faye. It's like she's gonna grab those Onabukeshas, but remember, this one has cannon emplacement here. You're not messing around with a simple outpost. Looks like fortified outpost is coming here, but it's not gonna be good enough. Like, the timing is just not there. Surprise spearman get out of here, and then the forge gets out. It looks like these villagers will only be able to grab these berries. Now, nothing stops the Chinese from actually putting another tower here. Now, this one is gonna stay here for a while. Fortified outpost with cannon emplacements. Cannon slits emplacements, actually. Hand cannon. There you go. Hand cannons emplacement. It's not gonna be like the usual arrow, you know. It's gonna be do some extra damage. Meanwhile, the Chinese actually getting the board here. Have you some food for yourself? 10 minutes mark. Let's see the results. Faye with pretty much 900 resources in total. Chinese 700, 1.1, 1.2, pretty much 1.3, 1.4k resources a minute. Let's play this little game every time we have a game, right? Like, let's just see who has more resources after 10 minutes. And Chinese is taking the lead here. Despite being the aggressor, he's actually securing those food resources in the map. This guy loves towers. It's like where Trump described Elon Musk. Like they ask him like, oh, what do you think about Elon Musk? Oh, he likes rockets. He plays with rockets. He's good with rockets. At the same time, this Chinese player is like, oh, he likes towers, tower rush. He's good with tower rush. He plays with tower rush. That's how you can describe this guy. Meanwhile, Chuganu mass already there, 11. Now you don't really want to fight close to the Onabugashas, and the Onabugashas actually don't want to fight far from the Chuganus because these mass can get really scary. Let's take a look at this base. 3 archery range is no joke here. Like, these guys are gonna be pumping, and there's nothing you can do about it. Even with only like 14 Chuganus, it's still like very scary. It is really scary. It's called Gold Denied, so it looks like actually the Bears actually got denied too. Chinese actually having more villagers. He didn't go for a second town center. It's like more villagers dead. Actually, I didn't check that. It was like 10 villagers in total dead for Faye. Looks like it's gonna be their Chuganu mass. Spearman gonna torch down the town center. Never mind, let's get more villagers. Like, why not? Meanwhile, this Chuganu can be quite crazy. When you get like 50, 60, they can really do a lot of damage to those buildings. Like, even without melee units, you can take down buildings. Like, no joke. And this town center is basically helpless here because they don't have the initial emplacements that the original town center has. And no villagers are around here, so nobody will garrison. And this town center may potentially go down. I mean, you already have a lot of Chuganus. It's gonna be 32. Couple of barracks coming here. Looks like we're gonna see the samurai, which I like this a lot. Against those Chuganus, they really have a tough time dealing with the samurais. We're also gonna see the main town center being upgraded. Looks like she's gonna give up on this one, and I don't think she's gonna save it. Although she has 30 on Nabugashas already. I wonder where they are. It looks like she's going for a raid here. Chinese actually building a wall here. Villager going home. So, like, don't mind me. At the same time, Nabugashas nice finding. Around, like, in a blink of an eye, 8 villagers went down here. And just like that, Faye, it's ahead. It's not ahead, but she managed to recover the initial loss that she had. No, those Chuganus are just gonna be dealing very well with those Onabugashas. Meanwhile, 47 Chuganus. And look at how fast this barracks goes down. I mean, you have a couple of ramps too, but big numbers here. Looks like this village may go down. Now what you need as a Chinese is a big great wall here. Actually, you know what? It's like, I'm just gonna wall your base. That's what he's gonna do. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. He takes the risk. He takes the risk. He's not afraid. He's actually getting textiles now, +1 range armor. Fei-chan already have +1 range armor, which is huge against this Chuganu mass, but these Chuganus are like the numbers are really high at the moment. Like, not even samurais can actually deal very well against this. Look at how fast the samurai go down. So the Rams are just gonna start burning the farms. Meanwhile, another raid here, but looks like the Chuganus will kite, but it's actually another raid coming here for Fei. It's like villagers running for their life. Fei losing a lot of these military units actually. He's doing a lot of damage to the Chinese player. At the same time, Chinese player doing whatever he wants here. Ram not deciding what to attack, and these outposts actually dealing quite some damage to those Chuganus. But it's gonna go down eventually. Meanwhile, the mass that was here for Fei, it's gone. It was huge damage here. There's actually 2 town centers, so he was able to garrison all those units. And he only lost 2 villagers here, so I don't think this was very worthy for Fei. I think he's go back to another food resource here. Actually, the boar here already finished eating. Like, I'm gonna go for the dessert here. Now these Rams are just... Oh my god, look at the katana bannerman. It's like, this is not what they promised when they told me to spawn. Next to those Chuganus, more barracks coming here. Now Ram's doing a really good job just focusing on those production buildings. I think those samurais, but you only have 4 samurais. I don't think that's enough. And your opponent's already 2 TC Song Dynasty. Thinking about even going for a granary, like, that's the ultimate disrespect at this point in the game. It's like, not even in Castle Age. Now food income for Fei is looking really good. Looks like she's got a deer here. She hasn't been spotted. Looks like another outpost gonna be built here. And she's still massing units. I already have more barracks here. And honestly, like, samurais on upgations are great, but with this mass of Chuganus that are constantly guiding you. Remember, Chuganus are really slow. Like, you're talking about like 1.12 tiles a second. Like, let's take a look at the samurais. Even the samurais have the same speed, so if they run both at the same time, they will never catch them. So if you actually go for horsemen, you actually have more chance. Like, some horsemen will die on the way, but you know, eventually you will be able to do some damage. The Katana Motherman goes down. It looks like this Chuganu mass is just gonna have a tough time dealing with those samurais. Meanwhile, the main team is still here causing damage, causing a lot of chaos. This Ram is like, okay, I'm just gonna go for the landmark. Meanwhile, Chinese have enough resources to age up. Should be able to do that soon. And looks like we'll spot 1 villager here. I'm not exactly sure what he was trying to do. Actually spot a lot of villagers here. What were they doing here? Managed to sacrifice 1 Chuganus for the life of the others. Wise decision. Ram. Just doing Ram stuff. And Fei-chan in a really tough spot. Well, Imperial Palace. Just here in the front of the base. Not gonna be able to put it like in the middle here to check what your opponent is doing. But he's gonna know where are her villagers. That's the important part here. Like my impulsive, compulsive, obsessive disorder. I don't know what's the name of that. It's like it's already attacking me here. Look at those farms. Like this tile here is just driving me crazy. But anyway, Chuganu mass there. Should be able to get that upgrade soon. Come on. Veteran Chuganus coming in 3, 2, 1. There you go. But never mind, we're not gonna see them. Fate taps out, well played by these two players. What a game. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.